Howdy, I'm Grey Pilgrim. Well, a fellow suggested I do a video about my pipes. And let's see, let me get this up a little tiny bit. There, how's that? I think that's about right. Well, this is what's called a Missouri Meerschaum, or a corncob pipe, and I've got several of them. I like corncob pipes. They're cheap compared to other ones, but they're smooth smoking. They're good. But my all-around favorite are church wardens. And of my church wardens, I'd say this is probably my favorite. This did not come as a church warden. It had a stem about yay long. I bought this stem off of Amazon and installed it. I've installed it on several others too. This one's my second favorite. And in both cases, these are made of briar, and this particular style is called rusticated. This is called a rusticated apple. It's called an apple because of the shape of the bowl, and rusticated because it's all rough on the outside. This is a briar, oh, come here now, non-rusticated. See, it's smooth on the outside. I like this one because it's a big fat bowl, and it's rusticated, and I found that maintains and releases the heat a lot better. And I like the church warden length because it's a much smoother and cooler draw. So, I mean, that's just my particular preference. I have other exotic pipes like this. You may have seen this, like a Sherlock Holmes pipe. Technically, this is called a calabash. It's made out of a gourd, usually with a ceramic bowl added to it, and then a stem. Others you might find of interest. This one is not a standard meerschaum. This is meerschaum, but it's been from reconstituted meerschaum, meaning meerschaum dust that's been molded out of in epoxy. It works, but it's not as good as an original meerschaum. I've had an original meerschaum, but it's from my dad, and it sort of went away. Sad to say. This is also my father's, and it's not in the best of shape. It had a cap on it. This is a Spanish bowl, and it's actually, well, it's actually sort of rusticated, you might say, but it's a carving of a bull's head with horns, and it had a cap. This chain used to hook up to a cap, which has long been lost, and it's a good bowl. It smokes well. What else do I have? That's a cheap Amazon one. That is an actual Dr. Graybo. You never know, you know. Sometimes you luck out and sometimes not. And that's another Missouri Meerschaum corncob. I had one. It's a church warden, a short church warden corncob with a pointy base on it, but I've lost it. I don't know where the heck it is. I've been looking all over for it. I can't find it. So, oh well. Anyway, I don't know. I smoke a pipe, tobacco pipe. I don't particularly care for the wacky weed. And I carry a tobacco pouch. This is just a leather pouch that I fill full of tobacco. My particular brand is a stuff called, what's it called? South Farthing. Honestly, I don't know why this thing keeps turning off, but I'd like to. If anybody out here knows how to run a GoPro and knows why after about 3 or so minutes this thing turns off, let me know, because I don't know anything about these things, and I don't have a cell phone, so I don't have the cell phone app to run the damn thing. I have an iPod Touch that can run that app, but I don't know, it's in the house somewhere. And I did download it, but I haven't figured it out. I really don't understand apps or any of the stuff on cell phones. I really don't. I have a rotary landline, guys. I'm old school. I prefer it that way. I've always preferred it that way. Anyway, I was saying, this is a pipe tobacco pouch, and I carry a particular. I think it's called South Farthing. It's a It's supposed to be a copy of something that old Toby came up with in Tobias Hornblower, I think it was called, The Hobbit, when he first started the art of pipe weed smoking. And it's a takeoff on that, and it's a mild blend, and I like mild blends. I'm not a big fan of Latakia or Perique or the other rather strong, harsh Eastern blends, but I do like that's, I think, a Virginian or maybe a red Virginian. I don't know, but you know, a much milder blend, less of a bite to it. If I'm stuck, well, when my dad died, I inherited his old pouch. This is his old pouch, and in it I have his brand, which is Sir Walter Raleigh, which it's a nice blend. If I run out of my pipe weed, I'll go back to Sir Walter Raleigh. Another commercial blend that's pretty good is Captain Black. There's a couple of other good ones, but I do prefer this one. This one's made by a tobacconist in town that I go to about once a month and pick up 6 or so ounces. And you know, that's what I smoke, about 6 ounces a month. And it's I realize it's a terrible vice. It's just absolutely awful. I mean, everybody says what a terrible vice it is. And it's also corked up at the moment. That's not good. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah. I do use a balsa wood filter. Oh, there. Oh, the heck with it. I don't have a pipe cleaner on me. Oh, wait a minute. I do too. I'll use a small filled screwdriver. That works. Improvise. Yeah. One moment. Oh, just the wind. When you live alone and you hear a noise, well, you do something about it, you know? Anyway, that's all I got to talk about anyway. Happy trails.